see. All right, shall I start? Yeah, sure. All right. All right, so this is Teacher Miu from Think Academy Singapore, and we are starting at 7:15 soon for our TMC preparation. And for this topic, right, the logical reasoning actually is quite a very, very common topics, not just in TMC, but also in many different competition. Yeah, and also not in competition, also for GEP, this is a very common topics. All right, so for logical reasoning, we have some very basic level method and all the way go to a very high level method that which can be used in primary 5 and primary 6. So for logical reasoning, not just for the P1 and P2 students, they must master the method. And then also for the whole primary school that we will use certain methods to do such a question. So that's what we are going to have soon for our logical reasoning. And we start at 7:15, which would be soon. All right, so so let's go. All right. So guys, we can just, if you're using your phone to watch it, right, we can just turn to the mode that it would be bigger for us to read the question. All right, we are starting soon for the primary 2, the logical reasoning for the preparation for the TMC competition. All right, so hello everyone, good evening everyone. This is Teacher Miu from Think Academy Singapore. Long time no see, really long time no see. So for today, I will just talk about a topic which is very common one in the competition, not just for the competition, not just for TMC, but also for, like say, SESMO, like say Mass Kangaroo, and also for the GEP. All right, so here we go. First thing first, let's just try this question first. All right, so now we go to the sport day, and for the sport day, we have different people that they do different things, right? So how can we just arrange that? All right, here we go. Let's take a look at the first one. The lambs, it runs faster than the sheep, right? So they were just comparing, right? And then the second thing is like the penguin runs slower than the sheep, right? And then in the end, we need to find out that who is the fastest one and who is the slowest one. So for such a question, how can we do it? Yeah, you can just leave your answer in the comment and let me know. Actually, for such a question that we are just comparing, let's say comparing who goes faster, who goes slower. Actually, there is one very important models for us to draw to compare different things. That is actually the magic arrow. So look at the magic arrow here. All right, this is the magic arrow that we can use to draw the arrow and then put the person at a certain place to compare. So look at the arrow here. Yeah, we should use the magic arrow. Cool. We have many correct answers from the WeChat side. So for the magic arrow at the very left shows you the slowest one. All right, so that is the slowest one. And at the very right, that is actually the fastest one, right? Then we can just analyze it from the first sentence to the second sentence. All right, so here we go. Let's take a look at the first sentence first. It says the lamb runs faster than the sheep. So if the sheep was here, all right, where should we put the faster lamb? Should we put it to the left here, like say A, or should I put it at B as the faster place? That should be at the right-hand side, right? At the right-hand side, because the lamb runs faster than the sheep. So the lamb should be closer to the fastest one, right? Which means there should be a faster lamb on the right. So this is the lamb. And let's take a look at the second sentence. It says, the penguin was slower than the cheat. Now we already got the cheat here. So where should I put the slower penguin? The slower penguin should be at the left for the slower penguin, A. Or should it be at the B, here? Or should it be at C here? Where should I put the penguin? All right. This one, right, it is easier because we already got the cheat here. And the fastest one should be at the right, and the slower one should be at the left. And the penguin runs slowlier. So slowlier means at A, right? So this is A at the slowlier penguin. So this is the slower penguin. So according to the magic arrow, we will know that the fastest one goes to the lamb, and then followed by the chick, and go to the slowest one, penguin. So when we are comparing, we need to find out that who is the fastest one, who is the slowest one, or who is the third one, that we can just use the magic arrow to compare. Not just about the speed, also can be who is the tallest one, who is the shortest one, who is the heaviest one, also can. Every time we are comparing things in the logical reasoning topics, we can use magic arrow to compare. Let's try one more. Here we go. We have Teacher Mew, Teacher Apple, and Teacher Charlene. We are the good friends, right? So Teacher Charlene is not the oldest, and Teacher Apple is younger than Teacher Mew. So who is the oldest? Who is the eldest? All right, so again, what are we doing now? We're looking at who is the eldest, right? So who is the eldest? We can try for some time first, all right? So please try. Who is the eldest one here? I got different answers. Oh, really? It says Teacher Charlene is not the eldest, so definitely not Teacher Charlene, the eldest one, right? So who can be the eldest? But now, again, we are comparing. So when we are comparing, we can use the magic arrow to compare. So let's draw the magic arrow first. To the very left shows you the youngest one, right? So this time, because we are comparing about the age, right? So at the very left is the youngest one, and at the very right is the eldest one. All right. If so, thank you, dear. It is. So let's take a look at the first sentence first. It says Teacher Charlene is not the eldest one. So do you know where to put Teacher Charlene? We are not sure, right? Teacher Charlene can be here, can be here, can be here, can be here, can be here. As long as she is not the eldest one, right? So we are quite not sure about where should we put Teacher Charlene. If we are not sure about that, skip that first. We can just skip if we are not sure about that, right? So let's skip the first sentence and go to the second sentence. It says Teacher Apple is younger than Teacher Mew. When Teacher Apple is younger than Teacher Mew, when Mew is here, where should I put Teacher Apple? Should I put the younger Teacher Apple at my left, or should I put Teacher Apple at my right? Should be A or B. This one is quite easy, right? Definitely, it should be putting at the left. Good. Because at the left shows you the younger one. The younger you are, the more left you are going, right? Because at the very left shows you the youngest one. So the younger Teacher Apple should be at my left. Then don't forget, we need to go back to the first sentence that we are not so sure about that. That is, Teacher Charlene is not the eldest. So where can we put Teacher Charlene? Where can we put Teacher Charlene? Can I put Teacher Charlene here as the eldest one? No, definitely not, right? We cannot put Teacher Charlene here because Charlene is not the eldest one. So at least there must be someone to her right. So can I put Teacher Charlene here? Maybe, right? Because we don't know anything about Apple and Charlene. We cannot compare them. So maybe this is the first possible Charlene, right? She is younger than Mew and older than Apple. This is one possible answer. And is it possible that Teacher Charlene was younger than Teacher Apple? Also, it is possible, right? So this is the second answer for Teacher Charlene. So for this one, actually, right, it can be two possible Charlene, but does it matter? No way, actually, because the question is asking who is the eldest. So you only need to look at the arrow to find out who is the eldest. And yes, to be honest, that's teacher Mew. All right. And also, in the reality, Mew is also the eldest among three. All right. So thank you guys. So for this one, after that, this is one very, very important method called the magic arrow. So we can just use magic arrow to compare to find out that who is the eldest, who is the youngest. Every time we compare, use magic arrow. But if we are quite not sure about that, all right, we are not quite sure about that, then we can just skip that sentence first, and later we just go and find out. All right, so this is about the first method called magic arrow. Let's go to the second method. All right, before the second method, I have some crazy, scary story to tell. Teacher Mill says she is a friend to herself. Like say, I would just play the seesaw with myself. Is it possible? A for yes and B for no. You can just tell me in the chat box. Can you play seesaw with myself? That's creepy, right? And also now it's coming to the Halloween, so no, cannot. Teacher Mew cannot be a friend to myself, and also I cannot play seesaw with myself. So when I'm playing seesaw with a friend, that friend definitely cannot be myself. All right, this is one thing very important. For the other thing is like say, Teacher Mew says she's sitting next to her. Can we? Is it possible that Teacher Mew is sitting next to Teacher Mew? Again, that's so scary. No way. Because there's only one Mew, right? So when Mew is sitting next to somebody, that somebody cannot be herself. So this is one thing that we need to make sure. All right. This method is called elimination. Elimination. It's like when she is sitting to somebody, that somebody cannot be herself. Then you can just eliminate that possible answer. All right. This is also one of the very useful method in logical reasoning. Why? All right. Actually, we will have another type of question, which is called the table method. With the table method and elimination, we can faster find out the answer. So now we have 4 friends. All right, which is Eddie, Fred, Gina, and Holly. We have E, F, G, H. Have a total of 4 ships. All right, a big white ship, a big blue ship, a small white ship, and a small blue ship. Right, all together there are 4 ships and 4 friends. Is it possible that one friend have all the 4 ships? Is it possible? No way, right there. No way. 4 friends has 4 ship. That means each friend would have 1 ship. All right. So to this kind of question, we call them 1-to-1 question. All right. That is the 1-to-1 question. That means one person have one thing. Same for one person have one job, or one person has one house, or one person go to one place. So that is a 1-to-1 question. Let's take a look at the 1-to-1 question. Can we still use the magic arrow and then put Eddie and put Fred and put Gina and put somebody here? Can I? Cannot, because now we are not comparing who has the biggest ship or who has the most beautiful ship. No, this is the 1-to-1 question. When we are doing the 1-to-1 question, all right, we should use another method called the table method. It's not the table you are doing math homework on. No, it's the table in math, like this. So you will have all the names here for E, F, G, H. And also you will have all the things that we have for the blue white ship, the big white ship, the big blue ship, the small white ship, and the small blue ship, right? Then we can just read through the clue and find out who owns which ship. This is very easy one. Let's take a look. It says both Eddie and Fred have a blue ship. That means for Eddie and Fred, right? For Eddie and Fred, they both have the blue ship. Oh, so can I say Eddie has the blue ship and at the same time Fred also have the blue ship? Can we do so? No way. One person have one ship. This is a 1-to-1 question. That means we know that they should have the blue color one, but do you know the size? Actually, we don't know about the size, right? So we cannot just directly put a tick says he has the big blue sheep and he has the small blue sheep. No way. We need to do the elimination. Let's say he has the blue one, but we don't know about the size. But definitely, he doesn't have the white ones. Great. They have the blue ones, which means will they also have some white sheeps? No way. So for Eddie and Fred, they won't have any white sheep. So we can just put a cross at the white sheep for Eddie and Fred, and also for the small white sheep, also no. But can you confirm that Eddie has a big one or the small one now? No, so far cannot, right? And for Fred, so far also cannot. Then we go to the second sentence. It says both Gina and Eddie have a small sheep. Now it's clear. Now it's clear. So Eddie should have a what blue sheep? Eddie should have a small blue sheep. Right? Eddie should have a small blue sheep because Eddie has a small sheep. And just now we already know it shouldn't be a white one. So it can't be a small white sheep. It can only be a small blue sheep. Great. And at the same time, what about for Gina? Can we say that she has a small sheep, so she has the small white sheep? Can we say so? Actually, yes. All right, because that she has the small sheep, but she cannot have the small blue sheep, right? Because the small blue sheep belongs to Eddie. So Gina can only has the small white sheep. So this is what we can have according to the clues, but not done, right? So far, not yet done. Because we still have so many empty things that we don't know. We don't know that Fred has what sheep and that Holly has what sheep, right? So how can we just continue with the rest? Let's take a look at Eddie first, all right? Now we confirm that Eddie has a small blue sheep. So when Eddie has a small blue sheep, that means, is it possible that at the same time he has the big blue sheep? No way. He already has one sheep, so this sheep cannot, right? Cannot for him. So we put a cross here. At the same time, the small blue sheep belongs to Eddie. Is it possible that any of these three people also have a small blue sheep? Also no way. Which means there can't be a small blue sheep for Fred. It can't be a small blue sheep for Gina. It can't be a small blue sheep for Holly. Now let's take a look at this one. For the table method, there's one very, very important thing about this one, about this method. Is for the one same row and for the same column, how many ticks can we have? I will repeat my question. For the same row and the same column, how many ticks can we have? Great, dear. There must be only one tick, right? There's only one tick because this is a one-to-one question. So one person can only have one sheep, and at the same time, one sheep can only belong to one person. So for Eddie, only one tick. And also for the small blue sheep, only one tick. So this is one very important thing. So then we can just go continue, right? We can just continue. After that, we can just continue, like say here, Fred has what sheep then? So easy, right? Fred can only have the big blue sheep. And at the same time, don't miss the cross for the big blue sheep. Can any of Gina or Holly got a big blue sheep also? No way, because each column and each row can only have one tick, right? And continue. What about the next one? For Gina, we already know that she has a small white sheep, which means can she have the big white sheep also? No way. All right. And what about can she also have the small white, can the small white sheep also belong to Holly at the same time? Also, no way, right? So in the end, what about Holly? Holly would have yeah, that's quite easy. Holly can only have the big white sheep. So this is what we call as the table method. We use the table method to solve the one-to-one question. Like say one person have one sheep. So one sheep can also only belong to one person. This is what we call as the one-to-one question. A one-to-one question. So let's come to the summary for today. All right, for today, we talk about logical reasoning, and these are the very, very basic two methods to do the logical reasoning, where we are to compare. To compare, like say, who runs faster, who runs slower, what should we use? Yes, we should use the magic arrow. With the magic arrow, right, we can just compare, like say, who runs the fastest one, who runs the slowest one. Even we can arrange the order. And going to primary 3, it will be more complicated. All right. And when we are not doing the comparison, we are doing the one-to-one question. Like say one person has one sheep and one sheep only belong to one person. This is what we call as the one-to-one question. Then we will use the table method. And in primary 3, there will be more challenging that we combine these two methods together. All right. So this is one thing that we need to pay attention to. All right. So that is all for today. We are talking about the very important methods for the logical reasoning. And once again, I would like to remind you about this method. Then these two methods is about the logical reasoning, which is quite important. And then, guys, I would like to share one more information with you guys. Is like about the device test, because we are coming to the competition soon, right? So I would like to share with the how to test your device first. All right. So first thing first, you will see the like this, right? And you just go into the center, right? Go in, and then you can just do some mock test first. All right. You can see your mock test. Yeah, because I did it already. So actually the previous one, you can see your mock test paper. Yeah, cannot see already. Here. All right. So here you can see when you just go into the website, right? You can start your mock test, and also you can start your exam the next Monday. All right. Before the next Monday, guys, now you can just start the mock test. When you click in the mock test, you can just try everything. You can just try everything that you need. Like say you need to turn on your camera, you need to turn on the microphone, and then you will do a mock test paper within the system, just like what you are going to do next Monday. Right? And for next Monday, before 7, you can just go to the start exam. Yeah, don't be late for the test. All right, this is one thing you need to pay attention to. Because now you can just log in and do the mock test now. It's within your system now. So you can just go in and try. All right, and also to test your device before you start the test. And after that, for the next Monday, before 7, you can just go in and go to the start test. All right. So this is all for what I'm going to share before your competition. All right. So good luck, everybody, and see you on Monday. Bye-bye.